This video will contain spoilers. Consider yourself warned. Marvel Studios' use of post-credits scenes has transformed over the years, almost becoming an art in itself. From Iron Man in 2008 right up to Avengers Endgame, these scenes were a staple, sparking endless speculation and setting up future stories. Yet, as the franchise evolves, this once-anticipated aspect has become less predictable, especially in Phase 5. Many of Marvel's recent shows have skipped the post-credits tease, a refreshing shift given the buildup of unresolved storylines that only added more pressure on future projects to pay off countless teasers. So, with this in mind, it's no wonder people anticipated a post-credits scene in Agatha All Along, particularly given the looming presence of the Scarlet Witch. After all, many suspected Wanda's story was far from over after Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yet in a twist that felt uniquely satisfying, Agatha All Along chose to forgo a post-credits scene entirely, a decision that added depth rather than taking it away. The showrunner, Jack Schaefer, pulled off an impressive feat here. Her approach had fans buzzing with anticipation, leveraging the same kind of fervor that once swirled around potential Mephisto appearances in WandaVision. The lack of a post-credits scene was a masterstroke, underscoring how Agatha All Along is more than just a stepping stone in the MCU. It's a story with its own distinct narrative and conclusion. Imagine if there had been a post-credits scene showing the rubble of Mount Wundagore mysteriously lifting, hinting at Wanda's possible survival. It could have served as a thrilling tease but would likely have felt unearned, cheapening the emotional resonance of Agatha All Along's finale. Without it, fans can still hope for Scarlet Witch's return. Yet this hope doesn't overshadow the integrity of Agatha's story. The show cleverly concludes by subtly hinting at what could come next. Instead of a post-credits scene, Agatha herself, like a ghostly mentor, offers to guide Billy Maximoff, paving the way for his journey forward. This focus provides an intriguing setup that moves beyond the typical MCU playbook, hinting that Billy could embark on his own children's crusade. Rather than revisiting Wanda, this storyline could take Billy on a mission to find Tommy, echoing but not replicating the arcs seen in the comics. The potential here is immense, especially for Marvel fans familiar with Avengers. The Children's Crusade, where Wiccan and the Young Avengers set out to locate Wanda after her absence. This storyline delves into Wanda's emotional turmoil and touches on her infamous "No More Mutants" spell, connecting her arc with a broader Marvel cast, including the X-Men. While this might be a bit ahead of where the MCU stands right now, Agatha All Along gracefully opens the door without forcing that larger context. In fact, this open-ended conclusion leaves room for the Maximoff kids to continue their journey towards closure on their own terms. Instead of setting up Scarlet Witch's immediate return, Agatha All Along grants the space needed to further explore Billy and Tommy's stories, letting these characters grow without tethering them to Wanda's legacy just yet. This choice to skip a post-credits scene demonstrates a restraint that elevates Agatha All Along from a mere MCU installment to a series with its own identity and impact. By focusing on Agatha, Billy, and Tommy, the show allows its characters the spotlight they deserve while leaving enough mystery to keep us wondering. What do you think? Would a post-credits scene have added or taken away from Agatha All Along? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on where you think the Maximoff kids' journey might go from here. Do you think Wanda should make a return, or should the focus remain on the new generation? Share your ideas, theories, and let's dive into where this story could lead.